With warmer days upon us, women's first dating and social networking app, Bumble, is sharing fresh dating trends and ways to spring clean your profile in preparation for the new season. Joining us now to discuss is Bumble's relationship expert, Shan Boodram. And I'll tell you, Shan, it is that time. People are doing spring cleaning in their houses. They're doing in their, of course, cars, all kinds of stuff. So why not on your app for, of course, finding that special person? And that's the trend that we're starting to see, aren't we?
That's what I've been saying. Exactly that. You're already doing this in so many other areas. You're making things light. You're opening it up for new possibilities, new growth. Do that with your home. Do that with your online dating profile. And studies show that an overwhelming amount of single people are relying on dating apps this year to look for their person. So be intentional.
All right, let's talk about getting the most out, of course, your dating online profile. What are some of the things that you recommend? And of course, your experience being on there.
Well, I was on Bumble years ago. I'm married now, but when I was on there, I think I'm actually starting to see the trends that I had come to fruition with the vast majority of people. So I made an intention to keep it light, to have fun, to prioritize values over everything else, to make sure I was clicking with people I actually enjoyed talking to, because that's pretty important. And I was willing to meet outside of my type. I actually matched with somebody who didn't have any pictures up. They just had photos of belt buckles, different belt buckles. And I'm like, what is this person about? And even though we didn't end up dating, this person actually ended up styling my engagement photo shoot. They had great style, obviously, from the belt buckles. So that's the trends that we're seeing on Bumble. Open casting is the one that I really want to focus on. And that's people who are doing away with typecasting and they're inviting intrigue. They're saying, okay, whatever I did before didn't work, so let me try something new. And if that's the energy that you are on, Bumble has this new cool thing that is speed dating. Now, speed dating, of course, is not new, but they're bringing this experience to the online dating platforms. And they're allowing for each week for an hour, you can chat with local people. You don't exchange profile pictures. You just have 3 minutes to talk with somebody. And if there's a connection, then you match and see where it goes from there.
Yeah. Also, I love that Bumble is letting people know, like, listen, if it's not your match, it's okay. You're going to find somebody. And that's why they're asking, step out of your bubble. That's the whole thing about it. Step out of your bubble and try something new, because that might be where the person that you're going to meet is in your life, which is really neat. So with that said, it comes to now, since the weather's getting nice out, we are back to meeting in person. So what are some, of course, dating, recommendations you have to make sure it's going well when you meet that person for the first time, the second time, or even the 15th time?
One of the trends of the pandemic that I liked, that I'm actually happy to see that's continued, but in a different way, is making dating accessible. So online dates, obviously virtual dates were really big when we were social distancing. And now people want to meet in person, but they don't want it to be overly complicated. So 83% of Bumble respondents said, I want to keep dating casual. And that also can mean free hikes, walks, trips to the flea market, trips to a local park, to a farmer's market. And if you are going to try a restaurant, they want to try something new. They want to try something easy. So you don't have to get overly complicated and reinvent the wheel. Do something that you enjoy, that's accessible to you, and do it with someone that you might enjoy as well.
Yeah, and Shannon, you said it right there. People are wanting to explore and discover more things, especially with budgets and wanting to do. So it doesn't cost that much money to say, what, let's go for a hike, or you know what, the farmer's market down here in my neighborhood is pretty cool, or mine over here and stuff. And that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Exactly. And 75% of people are more open to going on dry dates. And a dry date is a date without alcohol. So you don't have to go to a bar as you traditionally would think. Again, those ideas that you just said are really great. And people like people who are making the initiative. I love this one too, that 81% of people find it attractive when someone texts within the first 24 hours. So go for it and yeah, take the lead. I think I mean, Bumble's a women's first dating app. So we encourage women to take the lead, but everyone should take cues from that.
Well, Shannon, I know that Bumble has done a fresh start for 2023, and that's what you want people to do. So where can people find more information?
Yes, and information is key. Make these dating apps work for you and find out what the trends are and make it easier and fun on yourself. And go to bumble.com for expert advice, for tips, and for ways to spice up your profile even more.
Perfect. Shannon, thank you very much for joining us this morning.